Dun, dun. What's up, Obama? It's cracking, dude. How's it going? Oh God, that's loud.
Hello.
Oh, it's Ethan. It's like really fucking loud right now. What is that?
I just made a wild appearance.
Look at all these people that want to come say hi. Come say hi, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, why is my soundboard not working today? Excuse me?
You won't believe what I just did.
What happened, dog? What happened, dude? Tell me.
And gold.
Tell gold, dude. Tell gold. There we go. There we go. Wow, all you guys. There's so many people here. Hello. What's up?
I just learned how to do where is it? Let me find the notes real quick. What?
Okay.
Yeah, I found it right here.
Wait, what the hell? I can't hear anybody.
I just learned how to do stuff like 4 exponent x over 2 times 4 exponent x over 5 equals 4 exponent 8. I just learned that and I'm so happy.
Oh wow, nice dude. That's good.
I'll tell my friends it. Next time I have a test,
What's up, Teacup?
I'm gonna get straight.
I'm glad, dude. I'm glad. I hope you do. I hope you do. I'm trying some simultaneous streaming on YouTube, but I think it's hanging my Twitch too much. Honestly, I might turn off YouTube. Y'all let me know on the y'all on Twitch. Tell me if is it dropping too many frames? I see I'm losing 35% of my frames, which is like bad. I'm not here for 35%. Jesus Christ, what? I wonder if I can run this off another NVENC. Can I run 2 encoders at once? Let me think about this. I'm great. I'm glad you got the good news. One sec. I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do. Ugh. Maybe I can run X264. Let's try this. And then let's run that at CBR 2500. Okay, let's see if that fixes things.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna go. Peace.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, dude. Good to see you, man. Here, let me make sure this is running correctly. X264 OBS, that's fine. Run the 60 frames. That's okay. I guess we can run 60. I'd really probably like to run 30. Let's just run 30 frames. CPU process. That's okay. Good. All right, and then. Sorry, I'm testing out some new stuff here. I've never ran dual streams using FTP. I know what's his face has done this before. Dawn. I need to ask Dawn what his settings are, I guess. Let me clear this because, dude, what? I'm dropping way too many frames.
What the hell are you doing? Yo.
What?
I've never heard of any words.
You haven't heard any of these words? Yeah, RF MTP. Yeah. Okay. You know what I have to? Sorry, I gotta. And I'm running at 5800X, which should be great. There we go. 30 frames. Good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, this should be good. All right, cool. Let me start off the stream. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Cole, Actual Education. The stream helps you with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Hope everyone's Wednesday is going really great.
That's dope.
Oh, Teacup, cool. Oh, Teacup, you see the YouTube. Thank you. Teacup, how's the YouTube quality compared to the Twitch?
Streaming on YouTube?
I'm streaming on YouTube now and Twitch. I may try TikTok, but I have to use their own encoder, which is kind of whack. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to use their own like studio software. I'd rather just like pipe Discord OBS out. There's another thing called I guess Restreamio, but it adds like more frames of a delay, and I don't really want to do that because it's already hard enough trying to help students with a delay. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, what's up? Oh, Destiny's here. What's up? One sec. Yo, what's up, Destiny, dude? Wait, let me get. Where's my podcast thing? There you are. What's up, dude? How's college life, dude?
Yo, can you bring your sisters on to teach me anatomy?
You know, my one sister actually just accepted I think it's a fellowship in Philly. So yeah, she's doing the Children's Hospital in Philly. So she will be close to you.
20 minutes from me.
It's 20 minutes from you? Yeah, I'll send her over and be like, you gotta go help the people. You gotta go help my students, dude.
Navigate to shop.
Yeah, where's Chop? I know, that's where she got it. She got it. How many minutes?
7 minutes, bro.
17 minutes. Okay, wow. Yeah.
Send her away.
Maybe you need to go do an internship there or something, dude. You can just do an internship over there.
About that today.
That's too funny, man. Let's see.
Is
There we go.
Destiny breaking up for you?
No, it was a little bit, but he's good. He's good. Teacup says slightly lower frames on YouTube. That's okay. This is a tutoring website. Or tutoring stream. I'm not so concerned with the frame rate. I don't need to be like showing you like my perfect headshots.
That's dope.
But you know, not that I don't really get any of those. But
somebody's in the clip that and put it out of context.
oh yeah. But yeah, it's as long as it works, I'm happy. The chat seems like it works. That's cool. Great. Love it.
If only Amog was here, bro.
If only who was here, dude? Who was here?
Amog.
Amog was here, dude. He was up here on the stage and then he went back down, dude. What happened? What happened to the boy?
He's not even here at all.
Yeah, dude. He's gone. Oh, he was in the chat, dude. He was in the chat. Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Actually, can I get a tip, bro?
What's up?
What do you do when you're a college student and you write for like 7 hours a day?
7 hours
Like
a day, dude.
handwrite notes.
I don't handwrite notes for 7 hours. What? I just usually get the PowerPoints or something. What do you say?
Like, how did you keep your wrists during that time? Because my wrists, man, they're not mixed up, dude.
They're not working no more.
They're not working no more, dude. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because you guys didn't really write much. Y'all grew up in the days of using everything with like screens and computers and typing and stuff, so you didn't really have to handwrite things. And maybe that's like a developed skill that's being lost.
I still do.
You still do. It's good.
Yeah, actually, my anatomy and physiology professor was telling us about this. You have a average 0.3 higher GPA when you handwrite your notes.
Oh, I beat. I bet. Yeah. Well, and you know what's funny? I was working with a student today, who's in an E&M class for physics, and it's ridiculously hard. Like, it's a very difficult class. And I was telling her, like, 'cause she's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know how to do this on a test? And I'm like, you're not. Like, getting a question like this and being expected to figure it out on the fly is not really going to happen. But what I always recommend to students is, like, do the practice problems and do them by hand. And then you will build, like, muscle memory such that when you see a similar question on a test, your hand will just go at it. It'll just start writing shit. And you'll just be like, oh, cool, now I got the answer. Yeah. So that's why you should handwrite stuff. I agree. Don't just read in information and passively intake stuff. It doesn't stick. It does not stick. This is why writing notes is helpful.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But not only that, like, I think when you reorganize that in a physical way so that it makes sense to you, like, there's nothing that beats that.
I gotta get my friend Nico up here on one of the AMAs because he studies neuroscience, and one of the big things he deals with are called memory palaces. So he talks about how, like, there's this technique of, if you want to store a lot of information and remember it, which is very important for when you're doing pre-med or whatever the fuck you're doing, you have to, like, kind of build like a virtual palace in your head, and then you put information like in places in the palace. And then for whatever reason that he can explain it better. If for whatever reason that enables you to, like, remember to recall the information easier.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Some next level multitasking. I agree. Okay. Yup. Okay, cool. All right, let's start doing some questions. What's up, Mr. Stone Star? Appreciate you, dude. Sherlock Holmes style. Yeah, dude, you're like looking for it. You're just like, where is the stuff? Dude, yeah, it's called a memory palace. I'll get him on here. I know. I've been meaning to get Nico on here. I just wanted to, like, kind of build this. Oh, this is the wrong thing. One sec. This needs to go away. This is the wrong channel. There we go. That's what I want. One sec. Why am I going to the news? What do you want to tell me? What do you want to tell me, dude? What's up, Ethan? Tell me. Then I gotta start doing questions.
That's what I'm saying. So a question I asked was from my environmental science class, and it's an actual homework I need to do because I might have a quiz on that tomorrow.
Okay.
So I need to be prepared.
That's good. Yeah, do it. Yeah, we'll do it up. We'll do it up. Okay, wait. There's the chat again. I gotta figure out. Okay, good. That works. Got it. Okay, cool.
Go back to, are we gonna do the reading thing again with Nico?
Yeah. I'll see if Nico has time to do the reading assignments. That was fun. How's the brilliant stuff coming along? I know a lot of people have already done the challenge. Nick, I know you've already done all of it. I'm gonna give you an extra assignment, Nick. I gotta give you an extra thing, dude. Dude. You can't just get credit for just I've already doing it, dude.
But I mean, I technically did it.
I know you did. Okay. What's up, Ethan?
You need to give me the extra work then. I'll take it.
Yeah, he'll take it, dude. Yeah. Above and beyond, dude. Ethan, did you do the brilliant challenge already? Did you do the first part of the challenge?
Still working on that.
Okay, good. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I know some of you students are like, wow, I already know this stuff. I'm like, I get it. If you've already taken a computer science class, a lot of this is going to be kind of already known to you, but it's good to refresh it. And it's really good for the students here who have no coding knowledge, because I want to get your feet wet. So you're just like, oh, this is what coding is. It's very useful. Yeah.
What if Ethan does the
Yeah,
for me?
Maybe. Maybe, dude. No. Can't get other people to do your work. What's up, Ethan? What's up, dude?
I've already taken like computer science courses, and I'm looking at these loops thing, and they kind of reminded me of like while loops or for loops.
Good, exactly.
And then
Yes,
there's
they are.
nested.
You know, they totally are. If we go to, what is it, Brilliant, if I go to the web thing here.
You know, if I wish that they had if statements there, like if this were to happen, this will pop up or something.
And they will. So in this course that I'm having you guys take, which is, there's my classroom, sorry, where is it? Computer science, it's thinking and code. I think one of the, here, later when we get down to later sections here, you're going to get conditional programming. And so this is like if statements, while statements, else, if else, whatever, Booleans. So it's there. We'll get to it. I don't want to scare anyone off with the first stuff. That's why like I made it very easy for the first round of things. Yeah. So anyways, so that challenge is due on Monday. So if you're in the tournament trying to win the PS5, go do that challenge. It's worth a lot of points. And then I'll be checking that for credit on Monday. You don't have to send me a screenshot that you did it. You can if you want to talk about it. I'm totally cool, but like don't worry. I have a grade book, so I can see how much you've done. So you don't have to tell me. Yeah, I know. Anyways, okay, here. Let's kick off some questions today.
What if someone didn't go through it and just picked random answers?
Well, you have to eventually click the right answer for it to go through. Also, I can see how much time you spend on it. So if I see someone's just speed running it in like 30 seconds, it'll be like, no. Actually, if you want to see this, it does do this. I'm going to show you what it shows for me. If I go to like my classroom here, let's look at the thing I sent you in the first time. What was it? I sent you this, computer science, right? If I go to your course progress, or like look here, it'll say the last time you were active, and look on all the different sections here, it'll be like student completed this lesson but in less than 90 seconds. Which means that
that's cool.
You probably didn't actually spend time on it. So if I see you're just speed running through everything, then I'm just gonna be like, dog, like, come on, like. And again, at the end of the day, this is to help you guys out. If you cheat, you're just cheating yourself. You know this. Like, I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to help you help yourselves. So take these things kind of like, not like super seriously, but like take it as like you're gonna learn something from it, and this is useful. Like, you gotta take more time. It's okay. Like, again, I know you're gonna speed run it. You kids are always gonna try to like optimize and find the quickest way to get to something. I get it. You're gonna try to find the shortcut, but some things you can't take shortcuts for. And one of these things is learning. Like, if you actually want to learn about computer science, this is great. It's free for you. This usually costs a lot of money. And I'm trying to like help you guys. So you'll figure it out. I know.
I think
Everyone does.
Kudo was better than this.
Yeah, well, Kudu was better for just like multiple choice questions and stuff, but I gotta write the course for that. This stuff, all the content's already made, and it's all made by people that make a lot more money than me. So instead of me spending my time making new courses for you guys and not getting paid for it, I might as well just use this stuff where they're paying people 6 figures to write courses for you guys, and it's free. Yeah. But yeah, it does only go up to 11 lessons, QV, right now, but I may add additional challenges. I may do something where I'm like, hey, you pick whatever course you want to do, go through it completely, and I'll give you even more bonus points if it takes off.
That's cool.
I think we could also do a thing where, I don't know, in the middle of the stream, maybe we do one of the puzzles, and I'll give out bonuses to who gets the answer correct on the first puzzle. I want to start leveraging that material they have. It is useful. And it takes a little bit of a strain off of me having to constantly create content for you guys. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Is Doggy here? Where's Doggy? Doggy had this question. Where's my boy Doggy Dog? My boy Doggy Dog's not here. Yeah, we got Ethan, Taco. Who hasn't asked a question here, but that's in the... One sec. Let me disable this. Wolf Slayer. Oh, that's your friend, Wolf Slayer. Okay, QV. Okay, all the regulars are here. Great. Cool. Okay. Let's see if Doggy shows up. He posted his question at 1. Okay,
Actually, I know I might be selling time for myself, but Bob has not asked that question in such a long time.
that's it. Yeah, let's go through Bob's question then. What's up, Bob? Bob, you want to come up the stage? We'll see if Doggy shows up eventually. Mr. Stone Stats, are you in our Discord? Do you have a name in our Discord? Sorry, there's so many usernames and stuff going around. I always forget like who's who. What's up, Bob?
Up.
Says find the nth partial sums of the series n equals 1 to infinity. A sub n is s of n 3 minus n 2 to the minus n. Find a to the n. What the hell is this? What? What? What the fuck is this question? Yeah, this is a series. It is a series. I agree it's a series. But I've never seen it as like partial sum of a series. Okay, wait 1 sec. If the nth partial sum of a series is okay, the sum is 3 minus 2 over n. Find the series and find what this, I guess, what the sum of the series is. Oh, okay. If the nth partial sum, I believe, means, so if I have, for instance, like a sub n equals 1 to infinity, right? This is going to equal a1 plus a2 plus a3, right? And so if we stop here and I add up these, this is called S3. Okay? They're telling me that if I go up to ... a sub n, that the sum of these, S sub n, is equal to 3 minus n times 2 over n. Wait, no, sorry, over 2 to the n is what they're saying. Okay. And they want, from this information, to be able to tell what the pattern is for the series. Okay, is this a special geometric series? I feel like it is.
Maybe.
There's some limit to text I see. There's some limit to text. No, there's no limit to text. You can say whatever. That of course is useful when you want to solve problems. I don't know. Just feel like the root of information is not here. Yeah, I agree here. There's not like the most. I'm confused what they're trying to teach you here. Honestly, I mean, this is how I describe it. This is a cool thing. This is what a partial sum is. But I guess we're trying to see. Oh, you're talking about brilliant. Oh, sorry. Useful when you solve problems. I don't know. Feel the root information. Yeah. I agree. That's cool. Oh yeah, Mr. Stone. I haven't gone through all the brilliant stuff. I've only done a couple of those things. I applied to work there actually at one point. I got to like the second round of interviews. But yeah, they're focused more on like adult learners, so I think they're mainly focused on like practical applications of things. That's probably what they're doing. But also, I feel like this doesn't give any root information either. So, okay, let's see. I think there are some common sums of series that we need to know, Bob. Let's try to find that. Okay, like common series sums. Let's just see if any of these like look like some patterns, right? No, that's not anything useful. Where's some like common ones? Or I think maybe it's like the Maclaurin series. These are called. Have you done Maclaurin series yet?
Not yet.
Maclaurin series are useful. Oh, okay, yeah. This doesn't really help me that much. Partial sums of geometric series. Maybe I have a feeling it's a geometric. Because I mean, it looks kind of like one, right? I want to say it's a geometric series. Bum bum bum. Three minus, yeah, but that n is weird. The nth partial sum of a series is that. Find a sub n. Because I see something to the nth power, and I'm like, okay, cool. I know that's geometric. But then I also have a times n on here. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Let me check the internets. Internet's probably has some solution to it that can help me out. I just want to see where they're getting at. I'm like, excuse me, what are you doing? Partial sum of a series. Where's my backup? Where are my math streamers?
That's dope.
Where are my super math streamers? Do you like do you do physics, like hardcore stuff? Hardcore physics. I mean, my PhD's in plasma physics, so yeah. If you're talking about really specialized, like graduate level physics, I can try, but I may not be able to do it. I like how you break down the problem. Yeah, dude, I appreciate that. Yeah, if the n partial sum of a series, I just want to see the solution, and then I can explain the solution to someone. There's some technique here that I don't know, or I forget. I teach everything from like middle school through high school, any STEM class basically. So there's only so much information I can store in my head. But there we go. Cool. Okay. We got an answer. Here we go. Let's see. They say apparently you can only store 200 names in your head. Okay. If the nth partial terms. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I think I know what this may be. One sec. Then, ooh. The partial sum S sub n is equal to this, yeah, okay. Oh my god, dude, this is such a trick. What? Oh my god, dude, what? Yeah, okay. Substituting the values. Okay, this is cool. I actually kind of like this. All right. Bob, here's what we're going to do. Okay. Again, this is what I talk about I was talking about this to my student, right, today, where they were like, how the fuck are you just supposed to see this and know this? And I'm like, don't worry. You're not. You're supposed to have done something similar, and then it'll make sense when you see something else. Like, man, you got breath, mad respect. Yeah. I had a lot of time on my hands, I guess. Okay. So, Bob, S sub n is equal to 3 minus n 2 to the minus n, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What would be the n minus 1 term? Like the n minus 1 sum?
3 minus n minus 1, 2 to the negative n plus 1.
Good. Negative n minus 1. Yeah, something like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a second, Ethan. Okay, so this is A1 plus A2 plus dot, right? Up to A sub n. And then this is A1 plus A2 plus dot, to A to the n minus 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That makes sense.
So this one includes the A to the n minus 1 term as well, Bob, right? Okay?
Yes.
Watch what happens. If I subtract these two from each other, okay? If I do S sub n minus S sub n minus 1, okay? Do we see that like the A1 will cancel with the A1 here? The A2 cancels with the A2 here, right? And so forth and so forth?
Yeah.
What's going to be left when I subtract S sub n from S sub n minus 1?
Shouldn't it be just be A sub n minus 1?
A sub n is going to get crossed out from both of them, right? You see, this is A sub n. Yes, good.
That's dope.
Yeah, so look at this. So this, right, is going to be equal to A sub n. This is kind of cool. So the difference between the sum of going all the way out to n and the sum of going out to n minus 1 will be that last A sub n term. That's actually a very cool trick. It's a very fucking cool trick. Yeah. So now I do the math for this, right? So now let's subtract this from this. So watch. So this is 3 minus n 2 to the minus n subtracted from 3 minus n minus 1 2 to the minus n minus 1. Okay. Hopefully some things cancel here. I hope. Okay. Right off the bat, right? 3 minus 3 is going to cancel out. Good. This becomes negative n to the negative n. Ew. Negative, negative. That's positive n. 2 to the negative n. Oh my god, this is kind of messy, but whatever. Okay. Negative n minus 1. Right. Minus, minus, positive. And then minus, 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 which and then it says minus 2 to the negative n minus 1. Okay. Okay. And then how do I break up 2 to the negative n plus 1? How do I break this up?
2 to
This is-
the negative n times 2.
Good. 2 to the negative n times 2 to the 1. Right? Cool. Okay. So all of these things, you're right. No, you're right. These things are all going to, it's 2. It's times 2. Right? Because 2 to the 1 is just 2. So this is going to be negative n to the minus n. And then this is going to be plus 2n to the negative n minus 2, minus 2 times 2 to the negative n. Okay? Okay. Do these cancel? Please. A sub n is equal to this. Let me make sure. I'm left with one of them here, right? Yeah, this is just going to be equal to a single n to the negative n minus 2. Oh, to the negative n. So then that's n minus 2. Right? I think.
How'd you get the n minus 2?
Okay, so because Bob, I have a 2 to the negative n here, and I have a 2 to the negative n here.
Yeah.
Right? And this has an n in front of it, but this has a minus 2 in front of it. So then I can pull both of these things out.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. There we go. That's a sub n. Okay. That's the first part of the question. Okay, and then they want the sum of this thing. Ooh, uh-oh. I'm not sure if I want to do this, dude.
I need to erase this from my mind.
What the fuck is this, dude? What? Let me see.
What's a SpongeBob?
Okay, oh, man. And the series, let me see.
Minus 2 over 2 to the n.
Yeah, take the derivative. Dude, what? Excuse me? I like getting a sub n. That was cool. Okay. All right. Let's break this up, right? So if we got the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of a sub n, you're right. We can break that up into 2 series. That's n equals 1 to infinity of n to the negative n. And then it's minus the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of 2 times 2 to the negative n.
Yeah.
Okay. So this just becomes n over 2 to the n, right?
Yeah.
Minus 2 over 2 to the n. Okay, I gotta know series convergence. Is this... Okay. Consider the expression z n equals z to the n. Cn is that. Multiply both sides by z. So that's equal to 1/2. One sec. 2 to the 1 minus n. Oh. 2 to the negative n times n minus 2 times 2. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. It's kind of So I think we had a thing for a geometric series, right? What did we have for a geometric series? Was it this?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 minus r. Is that a geometric series? Yes. Oh, okay. That's n equals 1 to infinity. That's equals 0 to infinity. Where is it from n equals 1 to infinity? Oh, I guess it's just not the first term. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Pull this up. Okay. I'm a little confused where this comes from, but we'll figure it out. I feel like, yeah, 2 over 2 to the n die. I mean, it does. The problem is that you keep adding terms, though, Mr. Stone. The problem is, you're right that the end of the sequence goes to 0, 100%. And actually, this will go to 0, too, because anything to the n will grow faster than just n. The issue is that with series, you have to determine whether the parts adding up beforehand make it, like, too much. Yeah, the classic example of this is, right, the series of 1 over n, this equals like infinity. This does not converge. But 1 over n squared, the sum, does converge. I forget what it converges to, but it does. And it, even though the terms are getting less and less and less, they don't get small enough, quick enough with 1 over n. 1 over n squared, they do. Yeah, different speeds, yeah. So that's kind of the question here, is like, is it getting small enough, quick enough? So let's see. Let me pull up. Let's try to make some sense of what this is. I want to see if can I just screenshot this whole thing? One sec. I'm gonna pull it in. It's a cool explanation this guy has, but again, I don't know how you would get this on your own, Bob, because I would be pretty confused. I'd be like, excuse me. One sec. Let me post it in here.
I wouldn't have even got to this.
You want to what after this?
I wouldn't have even got to this part.
Well, hopefully you now see the trick of, right, just take the series at n and take the series at n minus 1 and then subtract the 2 to get the a sub n. I mean, this is a very cool trick. I should have known this trick, but this trick is very useful. Very good one to know. Again, this is something that now is in your toolbox, so when you have to do it later on a math test, you don't get screwed. Okay, let's look at what they say they do for the solution here, because I'm actually kind of curious how this works. Okay, so they say consider the expression on z where the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of z to the n is equal to z over 1 minus z, is what they say. Okay. I think that comes from this, Bob. The sum of a geometric series. Okay. Do you see how the sum of x to the n is equal to this, right?
Yeah.
1 minus x to the n plus 1 over 1 minus x. Yeah, right? The only difference is our series is starting at 1. So the one that starts with here, k is equal to 1, is equal to the series that starts at 0, subtracted from the 0th term, which I believe is just 1, right? You see how that, if I do this to the 0, well, no, sorry, it's just 1 minus x, sorry. K equals 0, yes. Oh wait, sorry, the 0th term of this is just minus 1. Okay. So this becomes this minus 1, which would be 1 minus x over 1 minus x. So minus. So then, what does that become? Minus that. That becomes subtracted. So it's x minus x to the n plus 1 over 1 minus x. But, no. That's not good, though. No. Where does this come from? I wanted to say it came from this. But, I don't think it does. 1 minus 1 minus x. So it's x minus, yeah. X minus x to the n plus 1. They just made it up? I bet they did. What, man? But this is true. I know this. I know this one is true. Right? I know this is true. And if we start at 1, you're just removing the first term, the x to the 0 term. X to the 0 is always just 1. So it's just this minus 1. So it's minus 1 minus x over 1 minus x. So the 1's cancel, which is nice. But then I have minus minus, so that becomes an x. So I get x minus x to the n plus 1, which is not this. It's close. Okay. Okay. Assume this is true. Have you seen this, Bob? You ever seen that, like, z to the n is z over 1 minus z? Have you seen that before? Have you not? No?
No.
I haven't seen either. Okay. They say, okay, let's assume this is correct. Okay. Then the derivative of this, with respect to z, okay, d dz, is going to be n z to the n minus 1 is equal to, derivative of this would be, wow, they say 1 over z minus 1 squared. Does that work? Let me think. I think that's a quotient rule. So derivative of the top is 1 minus the derivative of the bottom, which is negative z, so that's plus z, all over the bottom squared. Oh, I don't agree with this either. Dude, what type of crack is this person smoking, dude? Excuse me, what? What?
You probably made it all up.
Dude, they're making all this up, dog. What is going on here? Unless they're taking the derivative with respect to z? No. I already did it with respect to z, sorry. Yeah, or with respect to n? Okay. Set z equal to 1
A
half.
geometric series is convergent when it's the sigma
Yes.
n equals 0 to infinity
Yes.
of ar to the n, and then it's equal to a over 1 minus r.
A over 1 minus r?
Yeah, that's what we learned in lecture. But it's ar to the n.
Okay, so, sorry.
ar to the n.
If you have n, let's do this, because I don't agree with how they're doing this. I think this is wrong. Which, okay, it's alright. It's alright. Like, Chegg is sometimes wrong. They had a solid start at the beginning, these guys, but at the end, I'm not sure I agree with this last part here. Oh, they just do L'Hopital's rule? Bro, can you do that?
That's not taking the derivative.
Well, because it's infinity over infinity, technically.
Even if they did L'Hopital's rules, it would be 1 over negative 1.
Okay, so we agreed this was correct, right?
Yeah.
A sub n was that. And then what do we want? We want from n equals 1? Okay. So that is n minus 2 over 2 to the n is what this is, right? Sum of this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's infinity over infinity, right? This is infinity,
Yeah.
this is infinity, okay?
Yes.
So I can do L'Hopital's rule. I can take derivative of the top,
Yes.
derivative of the bottom. That's going to get me 1 over this, which is weird. ln 2 to the n? Is that what it is?
Believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. You're right. Yeah, that's not...
It goes
it
to
goes-
0 at the end.
n minus 2 to the n. Okay. Dude, what are these guys doing? What are these guys smoking, dude? N to the n is x. Uh-huh. Oh, but that goes to 0. That's 1 over infinity. That's just
Yes.
0. Okay. They have a 3 in here somehow, though. One sec. Let's see where they're getting this from. Let me see. You're good, doggy. I'll get you next. One sec. Let's just see. I want to see how they're doing this. Okay, so I think it's just 0. The solution says 3, though, but let's see why that is. Okay, so the sum as...
You do that, yeah, goes to 3.
Oh, okay. The sum from A to N, right? Oh, we already said that, right? Did we do that? Sorry. Oh, they go back to this. They go back to this. Okay, right? This makes sense, right? This is this, right?
Yeah, A of N is S of N.
Well, sorry. This,
no.
N equals 1 to infinity. A sub N is equal to S of infinity, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which is equal to the limit as N approaches infinity of 3 minus N over 2 to the N. Okay, cool. And then, yes, you could L'Hopital rule this, or as I was saying earlier to Mr. Stonestacks, I just know anything to the N grows faster than to the N. That goes away. Your answer is 3. Wow. Okay. Nice.
This is one of the hardest ones.
This is one of the harder questions I've done, dude. I liked it though. I learned something. But I mean, this goes to show, dude. I was like, what the hell is this solution, dude? And also, it was wrong.
Oh yeah.
This was wrong. And I agree, dude. The whole series should not have gone to 0. 'Cause you can just see it here, right? As N goes to infinity, I gotta have at least a 3 in there. Okay.
Yeah.
But their A sub N was right. Okay, so here, let me put like a big X over this so I don't have that as part of the solutions. Let's just like, no. I was like, no, that's wrong. No. Yeah, let's get rid of all this. This stuff is garbage. We don't need this. I don't need this as well. I don't need this. I don't need this. I'm okay with this. This thing was okay. Okay, cool. Let's download that for you. Nice. Little, getting the brain warmed up. Okay. Bomb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Cool. Let's throw it in there. Good. Nice. Okay. You're welcome, dude. Get you a bond coin now, too. All right. Doggy, what's up? You haven't asked a question. I'll do yours. Are you here? You're in the chat?
I think I'm ready now.
Okay, good. Nice. You're ready with what? What are you ready with? You ready with your question?
Yeah, I already have posed my question a long time ago.
Okay, good. All right. I'll do yours right after I do doggies. Let me do doggies. I haven't worked with him like in forever.
Okay.
Doggy, are you the guitar guy that just shreds in our Discord? You the shredder dog? You the shred guy? Let me see. Yes, he says I am the shredder dude. That's dope. Like, let me find it.
That's dope.
What? Which one is that in? It's in like music class or something. We have so many channels in this Discord, dude. I'm trying to remember like which one it is. Like which one is the music one? Music class. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. You were shredding some stuff earlier. Oh, so we got people playing the piano. That's really cool. I like that. Piano's dope. There we go, dude. Here we go. My Discord it's overflowing. It's like too much encoding. Anyways, yes, very cool, dude. Yeah, I think my Discord's like getting hammered with all the video processing right now. But yes, dope. I appreciate your guitar playing. It's pretty cool. Okay. Determine whether the two triangles are similar. Okay. Which ones? Which two triangles are they? Doggy, which ones are they? There's got to be a little bit more information in the question. I assume they're talking about maybe this one and this one? Is that where what are the two triangles? Those two. Okay, they say these two are similar. And these two. Okay. That is... I don't think that's going to work by side angle side. Side angle side means that you have to prove that the sides of triangles are the same. And then you have to prove that they share an angle, and then that, you know, the usual way we do side angle side is if I have something like this, right? And let's say, for instance, I know this is this, I know this is this, I know this is this, this is this. Then by isosceles triangle, I know this triangle is this angle is equal to this, and then I have a side angle side, and here I have a side angle side. That works. Okay. This one, if we're doing like this triangle and this triangle, the issue is like I need to prove their sides are similar, but they're not. Or their sides are congruent, sorry, because I got a 10 and a 12 and a 14 and an 18. I don't think it is these two. Zone range, the sum from 1 to infinity of a sub n is n minus 2. Yes, thank you, Zone. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I finally realized that at the end. Ooh, yeah. Oh, scheduler has it. Sorry, Con. Yeah, schedule has it in the Discord. That has it in the Twitch. Okay. When in doubt, one sec. Let me just Google images this question. It'll show up. Wait, I don't need to see this. Excuse me. Go back. Go back. No. Copy image. Come on. There we go. Has this question been asked before? I don't see it. No. This would maybe make sense. Okay. I mean, I don't think you're going to prove it by side angle side. They do share the same angle A here, which is nice. Maybe can you prove if it's the ratio of the sides is the same? Okay. So for triangle like ACD, you have AC is equal to 24. And then my professor explained that we need to find the ratios. If they're the same, then they're similar. But one example I gave was kind of confusing. Okay, Wolf Slayer. Yeah, thanks. I think that's what it is. So, again, my geometry is like a little rusty. Okay. So then for ABE. Okay, here, let me use different colors for things. Okay. And then we got this. Okay, so for ABE, you have that AB is equal to 10 and AE is equal to 12. Okay, so then I could maybe say if the ratio of these, of like this side to this side is the same as the ratio of this side to this side, then the sides are similar. I thought you had to prove that. Yeah, I thought you had to prove that the sides were congruent, not that they're similar. But let's check it out. The other, yeah, okay. So, okay, 20 to 24 is 10 to 12, okay? Okay, I agree with that, yeah. So, for instance, if I do the ratio of this side to this side, that's equal to 20 over 24, which is equal to 10 over 12. Excellent, good. Okay, cool. Which is the same as this side to this side, but they're the opposite sides, right? Here it's the left, here it's the right one to the left one. Here it's the left one to the right one. Any of my geometry experts, I need to look up actually what the formal definition for sine angle side is. But yes, and then they do share the same angle A. I agree with that. So that part of the side angle side I'm cool with. But you have to also, I guess you can show that the ratio of the sides is congruent, Wolf Slayer. I think that's what you're talking about, right? Okay, so let's look up side angle side theorem. Two corresponding sides in two triangles are of the same length, and the angles of these sides are equal, then the two are congruent. Okay. So that's for congruent. Okay, we're not proving the congruent then. Okay, for similar. Okay, if the two sides of a triangle are in the same proportion of the two sides of another triangle, and the angle inscribed by the two sides are both equal, then the two triangles are said to be similar. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, this makes sense, doggy. Yeah, okay. Sorry. I sometimes forget that similar and congruent are two different things. Congruent means they're like exactly the same size, exactly the same angles. Similar means that they have the same angles, but they can be like a scale factor bigger or smaller. It's, you know, for the same reason why this beautiful model S2000 is similar to my real S2000. Besides, this one's gold, mine's blue. But it's not congruent because they're not actually the same size. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that about sine angle side for similarity. I wonder if it's the same for side. Yeah, I guess if the ratio of all the sides are the same too, then yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what you can say. You can say two pairs of sides ratio is equal, and the inscribed angle is the same. Is the same, then it's similar. Yeah. Where was this? Where's this thing? Is this from? Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is very cool. I didn't know this. Yes, and I guess side is as well. So for all the ratios, it's okay. Here we go. That's what it is. Okay, cool. Doggy, does that make more sense to you? Yeah? Is that cool? Thanks for the help, Wolf Slayer. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a really good one. All good. Okay, nice. Good job. Here, there you go. There's that. Yeah, there's the screenshot for it if you want it. Yeah. Yeah, do you see it, Monkey? Yeah, it's some geometry proofs. Thank you so much. Yeah, cool. You're good, dude. All right, Ethan. What was up? What's your question, Ethan? The one you posted here, dude. Nice,
Yeah.
dude. Okay, what'd you post? I gotta read this first. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Draw and explain directional, disruptive, and stabilizing selection graph. Oh, what is this? What is?
Stop it. Yeah, I do not understand this.
This is in your class. What class is this in?
Environmental science, my elective.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, let's look it up. Directional, disruptive, and stabilizing. Stabilizing and okay. Directed and disruptive selection graphs. I imagine it has to do something with like predator prey or something.
I guess so. Hold on, I can send you a screenshot of what they have on this book.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This online PDF.
Oh, this is cool. No, I got it here. Population genetics. Directional selection is a mode of negative natural selection in which an extreme phenotype is favored over other phenotypes, causing the frequency to shift over time in the direction of the phenotype. Oh, I see. Okay. Under directional selection, the advantage increases as a consequence of differences in survival is independent of the dominance of the allele. Okay, this is cool. There's actually a lot of cool science to this, actually. I like this. Here, the different types of a genetic selection. The x-axis is the type of the phenotype, and the y-axis is the variable, the amount of organisms. Group A is the original population, and B is the population after the selection. Oh, okay. Here, let's just grab this whole thing. This is actually kind of cool. I like learning like basic biology stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Because at the end of the day, we're all animals. So it's cool to understand our biology of why we do things and what happens. To try to figure out like this crazy world that we're in. Wait, where did I put this thing? Where did this picture go? Sorry, what? I thought I copied this. No. Ugh. Fuck you, dude. What? Thank you. Copy. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go through this. This is actually kind of cool. I feel like you're a genius, Dr. G. No, I get pretty stupid on the weekends. I like to learn, though. I think you're all geniuses. Everyone can be a genius. It's just a matter of how much time you want to go into, like, figuring stuff out, you know? I think everyone has different levels of perseverance that they want, you know? Some people give up pretty quickly, which is totally understandable in your generation because you guys just swipe on things all day. But if you can fight that, I think y'all can all be geniuses, you know? You just have to, you gotta want it. It's kind of the thing. Okay.
I have another diagram with showing whatever these selections are. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, you can send a screenshot of it. I think what they talk about here, right, where they say this is directional selection. So if this was your regular population, let's say this was a measure of I don't know, height, okay? Let's say height is usually normally distributed, right? There's like an average height, and then there are people that are shorter and the people that are taller. Cool. All right. And let's say height is not really like, it's not dominant, which means like being really tall or being really short isn't the dominant allele. This goes down to genetics, where the big one is with like eye color. Like, for instance, having blue eyes is a recessive trait, so you need 2 of those recessive traits from a mom and dad in order for the kid to have blue eyes. If you get the brown gene from either one of them, even if the other one is blue, brown takes over, and you'll always have brown eyes. So
Why always like that?
That's just how it's
be a mixture.
Yeah, there can, and they're definitely, and again, this is a simple example when I'm talking about blue eyes versus brown eyes, because you know there's also hazel, right, and there's also some other degrees, so it's not that simple, but that's just like the example they always use. You're right that eye color can have a mix, and I believe that's called, oh man, what's the mix of dominance called? That's another biology term. So mix of dominant alleles, incomplete dominance. Yes. This is what they call it. Incomplete dominance example.
I got the diagram I want to show you.
Okay, did you post it in the screenshot so I can see it?
No, I posted it in the office I was showing.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's a cool image. One sec, let me open it. Okay. So yeah, this is great. This is an original variation. These are phenotypes. So for instance, you have like white birds, you got gray birds, and you got brown birds. Okay?
What are phenotypes? I've actually recorded that in one of my notes.
Okay, so
talking about the definition.
Good. So genotype, I'll show you, is this. Genotype is the actual alleles, is what it is. Can I open this? I don't want to see this whole thing. So this is an example of genotype. You see how you have big A, big A, big A, big A, big A, big A, but then you have like RR, YY, RY. Or let me do a different one. So because that's like a double allele. Let's do eye color allele chart. This is the okay, but don't do. Can I just do the simple one, bro, dude? Excuse me. Okay, whatever. Fine. I thought there's a simple one for just brown and blue. Damn it. I don't need like double sex linked fucking alleles here, please. Here, let's go. Simple allele Punnett squared square. Okay. Okay, this is what I want to see. Okay. Or you know, there we go. This is what I want to see. Okay, thank you. This is simple. All right. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay. On the left here would be like mom, and on the top here would be dad. Okay. These are like two, like mom and dad. Like you have a mom and a dad, probably. Well, you have to. Yeah, if you're talking to me, you have a mom and a dad.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I know. But I don't know these days. But okay. So your mom and your dad each have genetics, right? They have code that is written into their DNA that makes them the way they are, okay? The fact that your dad is a guy and that your mom is a woman, that's also code that is written into what are called alleles here, right? Okay?
Okay.
Now, when your mom and your dad have you, like when you were born, your dad and your mom mix the code, is what it is. So your dad will give, for instance, one copy of what his set of characteristics are. Your mom will give her set. And then through random mixing in biology, you will get a one half from one part and one half from another part. But you don't know exactly which part you're going to get. Okay?
True.
And this is why there's variation. This is why, for instance, if you have any brothers or sisters, you probably look kind of similar, but there are differences. And the differences are that when your like genetic thing was mixed together, you got different parts from each person. Okay? The classic one they like to do here is eye color. Let's say that your dad is brown-eyed and your mom is brown-eyed, okay? The fact that their eyes are brown, that's called a phenotype.
Which is something you have in common.
No, not something you have in common. Phenotype is the physical display of a gene, is what we say, okay? So here we would say, let me get a different color here. Okay. So here, brown eye is what we call a phenotype. Okay? Phenotype is like what do the genetics look like in the real world? Okay? The genotype in this case is big B, little b. Okay?
Which is what?
It means you have a dominant B allele and a recessive little b allele. Okay? This is dominant. This is what we call recessive means if a dominant one is present, this one doesn't get expressed. Okay? Like it's weaker, per se. Okay? So, because your dad has a big B and a little b for his genetic genotype in eye color, the big B, and this is what they always say. They say like big B would code for brown. Okay, little b would code for blue. But because there's a big B, the blue doesn't get expressed. And his eyes are brown. Okay? If your dad had blue eyes, that would mean he would need little b, okay? As his pair of genes, of alleles. Okay? Because that's the only way blue eyes can happen, is that your genetic pair has to be little b and little b. Because if either one of those were a big B, the big B would dominate. That's why it's dominant. And then the eye color would just be brown. And the eye color is the phenotype. Okay? Are we following? I know it's a lot. Okay. All right.
I'm actually.
Okay, so here's what happens. Your dad has a big B and a little b. Your mom has a big B and a little b. And each gives only one to form the eye color of the child. Okay? So there are a bunch of different combinations with how this could happen. Okay? So your dad could give a big B and your mom could give a big B, which would mean that the child, you, would have big B, and this is what's called the genotype. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're really making this confusing.
Well, okay. Well, I'm trying to make it simple. Let me think. Trying to think. Okay. Let's say you're with some friends, okay? And each one of your friends has a red card and a black card, okay? And you go to each one of your friends and you say, hey, give me one card at random and you go to the other friend and say, give me one card at random, okay? What are all the different possibilities you could get of those 2 cards?
I do not know.
Okay. Well, let's say like friend 1 has a red and a black, right? And friend 2 also has a red and a black, okay? There are a couple different combinations that could happen here, right? I could get a red card from friend 1 and a red card from friend 2. So what would my 2 cards be?
Just red.
Just red and red, right? Cool. Okay. Or I could get a red card from this person and a black card from this person, right? And then I would have red and black, right? Or I could get a black card from this person and a red card from this person, and I would have red and black again. Or I could get a black card from this person and a black card from this person, and then I would have black and black. The way to express this, Ethan, is with a Punnett square, which we've done for foil before, right, for math. So let's say we have red, black, red, black. This will give you all the possible combinations. Do you see how if I do this and this, I get red and red? If I do this and this, I get red and black. And if I do this and this, I get red and black. And if I do this and this, I get black and black. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's kind of making sense now.
Okay. Do you see how there's like kind of a higher probability of getting something, right? Because out of these 4 things, right, there's only 1 chance of getting black and black. There's only 1 chance of getting red and red. But there's 2 chances of getting red and black. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why this is 25%, this is 25%, and then these 2 together is 50%. Okay? All right. The specific numbers here, red and black, that's what we would call the genotype. Okay? That is the letters in your DNA. It is the letters of the code. Okay?
Sure.
Now, let's just say if you have a red card that you win, okay? If you have any red card, you win, right? But if you and if you don't have a red card, then you lose. Okay? Let's say like red means you win. You need at least one red to win. 0 reds means you lose, okay? What's your chance of winning here, and what's your chance of losing?
Isn't it just 50-50?
No. Because look, if I get a red and a red, do I win?
Well, yeah.
If I get a red and a black, do I win?
No.
Well, I said you have to have at least 1 red. Do you see how this is a red and a black?
Okay, yeah, so you have a 74% chance of winning, yes.
Yes. Okay. You see how all of these cases you win, but this one you lose?
Yeah.
Okay. Whether you win or whether you lose, that's called the phenotype. Okay? It's like, what's the result of the genotype? So notice, you had 2 different genotypes, right? Red, red, and red, black. Those are 2 different genotypes, but they correspond to the same phenotype, which is winning. Okay? So this is a genotype, this is a genotype, but the combination of these things gives you the phenotype, which is winning. Black, black is another genotype, and that gives the phenotype of losing. Okay? Notice something here as well, Ethan. Do you notice how, like, I just had to have at least 1 red, right? If any reds were present, I was going to win, right? See here? Red, red, I win. Red, black, I still win.
Yes.
Okay. That means red is dominant. It means no matter what's happening, if there is a red, then I win. Phenotype. That's dominant. It doesn't care about how many blacks you have. It just cares about, like, is there a red one? Black only, like, makes a difference if you just have blacks. If you have any reds, it negates the fact of having a black, right? So this is why we say black is recessive. Okay?
Sure.
It's the same thing with eye color. Think about, instead of getting...
You're going,
I know, we're making...
You're getting way off topic with this.
Well, okay, here's what I'm trying to do. I'm creating, and this is a teaching thing. I'm creating a toy model for you with something you understand. You understand cards and like whether you win or lose and colors. You understand that, right? I don't expect you to understand alleles, genetics, and eye color, but I want you to see that there's a connection between the two. That like the method, like the game, like the rules of the game are the same. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
That's why it seems off topic, but what it's doing is it's connecting something you understand in the real world to something that, like, honestly doesn't make sense at first glance. Like, makes no sense that eye colors are different for different reasons. You're like, what? But we can model this as something that we understand in the real world. All right? Okay. So, same thing applies for eye color, except instead of red and black, it's brown and blue. So instead of your friends having cards, it's each one of your parents having 2 alleles, is what they call it. You can think of it as like 2 cards, okay? And then when you are born, they each give one of their cards to you at random. It's random. Do you see the same thing here, right? Do you see like the 75-25 thing? Do you see how there's a 75% chance of having brown eyes, but only a 25% chance of having blue eyes?
Yeah.
It's the same here as like the 75% chance of winning and the 25% chance of losing. Nothing against you blue-eyed people. I have to come up with a model for this. But yes, that's phenotype and genotype. Okay? Phenotype is how things look because of the genotype. Notice how, like, brown eyes can either be big B or big B little b. Like, both of these genotypes result in a brown phenotype. But the only way you can get a blue phenotype is if you have a little b genotype. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop there because that's a lot. Like, don't make me, like, I don't...
Please. You have to go get off this already.
He says get off the genetics, dude. It's okay, dude.
Well, you never... You never actually helped me with the graphing.
Well, I need you to understand this first. Like, in order to understand the graph, right? Where was the graph? Sorry, where's the graph? One sec. This thing. Yeah. What is it? This. It's kind of important to understand what genotype and phenotypes are. But okay. Here, I can explain it real quick. So, just as we have eye color, right? These birds have different colors, all right? Directional selection means that the population all goes towards one thing, which is not usually the most common. Like, with our eye thing here, do you see how brown eyes should be the most common?
Yeah.
It would be like somehow the genetics shifting such that everybody has blue eyes. That's what directional selection is. Something that usually isn't as likely now becomes the most likely thing. My readings for tonight in metabolism was nice revision. Yeah, nice. Metabolism. I need one. Again. I've lost mine.
Yeah, I always hear about something ending with Islam. Like, I heard
Ism.
of cannibalism.
Yeah. It just,
Yeah,
I don't know what ism means. It's probably like a system or something. That's what ism means.
Yeah, but I'm also reading a book about called Animal Farm, and apparently the animals make up a new word called animalism.
Yes. Animal Farm's good. Okay, but here, let me explain this because I got to get to everyone's questions, Ethan. All right. Directional is when you had, like, again, the gray birds were the most common. You had a couple whites, a couple browns. Now, apparently, all that exist are brown birds. Okay? This could be...
Explain it to me.
Well, it just means that these die. Like, they're not favored anymore. Let's say, for instance, something happens where people just go crazy for blue and white birds. So they start shooting all the blue and white birds. That means only the brown birds survive. And that means most of the population would then be brown birds. That's what directional selection is.
this is making me going back to natural selection. It's like
Yes.
depending on what
This-
the environment gives to animal, they have to adapt to their new environment.
Exactly.
That's natural selection, right?
Yes, yes. Stabilizing is where the least common ones go away, and the most common one gets even more common. So again, here, maybe people just start loving white birds and brown birds, so they start shooting those ones. Then all you have are these. And then disruptive selection is where the most common thing goes away, and both rare things go up. So in this case, maybe people just love bluebirds, and so they start shooting all the bluebirds, you know? Then these ones are the only ones that are alive. That's disruptive selection. Cool?
So Dr. Cole,
What's
all I
up?
gotta do for the graph is just draw these same things and then explain it to them.
Yes.
All right, but do I have to do it on like a photo sheet, because I don't think I can do this on a graph paper all in one.
No. You can just say, like, what happens. It's okay. All right, I gotta move, because I gotta teach another kid in 25 minutes. I want to try to get through everyone I can.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
Thanks so much for this.
Yeah. Hopefully this was helpful for other people. Like, if you haven't taken biology yet, or if you have and you forgot, I hope the genotype phenotype thing makes a little bit more sense to you. Okay, let's see.
Also, you know,
Screenshots.
I wanted to take science, but I couldn't get to learn biology. Apparently, that same person who was roasting about
Mm-hmm.
AP classes, it was like he was roasting about AP biology. Like, why mitochondria? I don't know what's that word. It began with mitro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, apparently that's like why is the powerhouse of a cell or something. I don't know.
Yeah, mitochondria. Yeah, that's right. We'll get to it later. Wolfslayer, where you at? I gotta run quick. Sorry, I can't chit-chat too much, because I want to get through as many of your questions as I can. But I have to teach another student for money, because I have to pay rent. If you don't want me to pay rent, go donate. If you don't want me to work to pay rent, you can go donate. It's for your little brother. That's okay. That's good. That's nice. You're gonna go teach your brother something? Okay. We're trying to find angle X here. Okay. So what I probably want to do, right, is figure out what this angle is. So Wolfslayer, can you figure out what this angle is if this angle is 145 degrees?
If he can't solve this, I don't know why he's here.
Well, he's doing it for his brother.
Because he's on the same level with me.
He's got it.
Yeah, I know he got it. I'm just playing, but so.
I know it's a straight line. What's the total angle in a straight line? $180? Okay. So if this is 145, what is this? We all got to go up to 180, right? Yes, very good. Very good. Taco. Good. I think it's 145. I see 145. Yes. So that means this angle here is going to be 35 degrees. Okay. Okay, now let's look at this triangle here, right? Let's look at the triangle. I know this is 35, right? I know this is 90. Do you see how I could figure out what angle X is? How could I figure that out? And then, Will, I'll do yours next. I like that integral. That integral looks cool. Maybe I got time to get to QV, and then, who else we got? Probably, Taco. Yeah, Taco. Yeah, got you. What's up, Zach? What's going on, dude? We were doing some complicated stuff earlier. What was I doing? Oh, this. Partial sums and things. Doing this. Yeah. this was a lot of fun. I had to remember that if you subtract two partial sums, you get the a sub n term. That was a pretty cool question. And then we did some genetics. Okay, he says 55. Okay, so no. So Wolf Slayer, remember that in a triangle, the total angle is 180 degrees, right? So total is equal to 180 degrees inside the purple triangle, right? Now, I have a 90, right? So I know I have a 90. I know I have a 35. And then I have this angle X, which I'm trying to figure out. Plus X. Okay. So this is going to get me 180 is equal to 125 plus X, which, yes, it is 55, because then if you minus 125, minus 125, you end up getting 55 degrees is equal to X. Does that make sense, Wolf Slayer? Want to make sure it does for you. He still doesn't understand. Okay, well, what does he not understand? Okay. He understands that this one is 35 degrees, Wolf Slayer, right? Well, here's a good thing. Do you understand? So here's the best thing, Wolf Slayer. If we make sure that you understand, then you can teach your brother. And that's the best way to know something. The best way to know something is to teach something, right? Once you understand it, and if you can teach it to someone, then you really know it. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Well, so let's make sure you understand it, okay? Do you understand that this is 35, right? Because this whole thing was 180. And this was 145, right? Okay. Do you see how we have a new triangle here that's being made? This purple triangle? Right? Do we see that purple triangle that's being made? And that this angle X is like this part of the triangle, right? It's this part. And we know that's what this thing right here, this little arrow down here, this corner. We know that this thing is 90 degrees. Right? Good. Okay. So the sum of all the angles inside the triangle has to be 180. Okay? So that means this one plus this one plus this one has to be 180. Good. So 90 plus 35, that's 125. And then you're like, plus whatever else has to get me to 180. And that ends up being 55. Yes. Exactly. Does that make sense? Now you got to find a way to explain it to your brother, though. Okay, good. Nice. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Nice. Oh my god, a math streamer! Oh shit, he's here, dude. Yeah, it's impressive, dude. Wow, dude, thanks for the follow, dude, Waffle. Yeah, another math streamer. Go check out our other math streamers, Waffle Walrus. There's a whole community of us. There they go. That's all of the guys. They're awesome. They stream math. They do even higher level math than I do. Edith the Pie Eye here is in the chat. He's doing a whole real analysis course. So if you want to get into some like high level math stuff, super recommend. Go follow him. He hosts a real analysis like walkthrough course. I think they're on like their 10th or 12th lesson at this point. Yeah, go follow all those people. Yeah, they're great. Yeah, if you're like super into math at all levels, I tend to teach more middle school through high school up to like early college, but a lot of guys on that channel do all the super cool high level stuff. So if you're really passionate about math, go hit them up. Yes. All right, nice. Okay, what's up, Will? Will, you want to come up and say hi? We were talking last time, weren't we? I forgot. Or I think someone was making fun of your microphone or something. Who is it? Someone said his iPhone 15 mic sucks. What's up, Will?
Hey.
What's up, dog? Oh, your mic is great. Ew, Seeking and Tangent. What is this? No.
I think you have to do use sub, but
I think
we learned some like new strategies today, like
it's reduction of powers,
division and long division.
I think it's so synthetic division. I think only works with polynomials.
And we also learned like completing the square.
Completing the square also works with polynomials. Okay.
But it wouldn't work for trig.
I don't think so. I don't think completing the square works for trig, especially not when they're multiplying by each other. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work like that. Yeah, no. If it was for instance like x squared, like I don't know, -5 over I don't know something, you could complete this. Yes. This is I think well okay. Let's. Anytime I see this stuff, man, I just convert stuff to sine and cosine and see if there's something nice with it, right? So what's secant?
1 over cosine.
Good. What's tangent?
It's sine over cosine.
Okay. Watch what happens if I multiply these two things together. Okay, so I got 1 over the cosine of 2 minus x times the sine of 2 minus x over the cosine of 2 minus x. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. This becomes the integral of sine of 2 minus x over cosine squared of 2 minus x. You may see something
We use
here.
a trig identity.
Nope, no trig identities. No, this is easy. I'm pretty sure it is. Otherwise, I'm a liar. Okay. Anytime you see something and you see the derivative of it somewhere else, you sub. That's what we do. Right? If I ever see, like, I don't know, this, like, square root of, like, 6x to the 5th, and then I see, like, x to the 4th up here, you sub. Right? I see something, I see its derivative. It's going to be a u sub question.
Right.
What do I know about cosine and sine? How do they relate to each other?
Derivative of sine is cosine, and derivative of cosine is sine.
Derivative of cosine, well, negative sine, yeah. So,
Yeah.
yes, perfect. Okay, but I usually want the derivative thing to be on the top. I'll show you why. Okay, so I'm going to say that my u is equal to the cosine of 2 minus x. What is du going to equal then?
What, negative sine of 2 minus x?
Okay, and there's something else in there.
Dx.
Eh,
Dx, right?
times negative 1 times dx.
Yeah, times
You still got to do the derivative of what's inside. Derivative of 2 minus x becomes negative 1.
Right.
Right? Okay, cool. This is nice because this goes away, right, with the minus sign. This is going to pull this out. Okay. And I don't actually have to do any more funny business here, bro, because, like, what? What is this, dog?
Oh, it just cancels out?
It's just du. This whole thing is just du.
Yeah.
Right? So now I can say, oh, this is the integral of du over u squared. Right?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure you know how to do this integral, do you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. U to the minus 2 du, so that just equals negative u to the minus 1, right? So it's just negative 1 over u. Don't forget to sub back in the u, so it's negative 1 over the cosine of 2 minus x. Yeah.
Plus c, right?
Plus c. Yeah, I forgot the c, dude.
Stop it.
Wait, I'm wondering. Could we just, like, instead do u sub at the beginning and just do 2 minus x? 'Cause I'm pretty sure
but then you
secant times tan is like secant.
yes. Yeah, that's sorry. Yeah, you just actually just showed something to me, right? Yeah, sorry. ddx of secant is equal to secant tan. Yeah, sorry. That's the easiest way to do this. Sorry. Yeah. This is literally integrating. Yeah, it is just secant. And actually, you kind of see this here, right? See how this is
Oh yeah,
see how this is
cosine 2 minus x.
You see it's negative. See, I didn't even see it. Yeah. But again, I don't remember those things all the time, but I always remember sine and cosine. So, and this is good practice. It's just good practice to do this because they could have fucked with you, right? They could have done this. They could have said this was like secant to the 5th or something. Okay. Now you no longer have like secant tan. Well, I guess you kind of do.
Yeah.
You have u squared du. You could say u is secant and then du, but I don't know. I feel like this is an easier way to see this, and this does pop up a lot in doing calculus, is seeing something and then seeing the derivative on the top. There's often more than one way. Zach is completely correct. Yes, there's a lot of ways you can solve things. I mean, I could have done. I don't know. Could we have done like a Riemann sum with this if I really wanted to? That would suck. But yeah. Does that make sense, Will?
Yeah.
Nice. Good shit. All right, chugging along. Let's go. I got 15 minutes. QV and then Taco. I got you, dude. We're gonna do it. QV, let's help you out, dude. Okay, write a balanced nuclear equation for each of the process indicated, the isotope thorium-234 undergoes 2 alpha emissions. Cool. Okay, so in order to do these, QV, I first got to know what all the particles are. So, radioactive particles chart. Or, yeah, where is it? There we go. It's these. Okay. These are useful. So, okay, thorium-234, all right? When we want to write this as, like, a number in chemistry, I think thorium is TH. Shoot me if it's wrong. It's 234 here. Oh, and then what's the atomic number of thorium? 90. Okay. So this is how we write this. We write this as 9234. So alpha emission, right, means that it's going to lose an alpha particle. Okay? So this is going to react to lose an alpha particle, which is 42 this plus whatever's left. And this is just math. It's just simple math is what it is. So you need to make sure that everything on the top adds up to what's on the top here and everything on the bottom adds up to what's on the bottom here. So if I lost the bottom is protons. If I lose 2 protons, this thing is now going to have an atomic number of 88. It's now going to have 88 protons. And instead of having a mass of 234, it's now going to be 230. Okay? This is where you need to look up, okay, what is the element that is 88, 230? And when looking up the element, I only really care about the number of protons. That tells me what it is. That's the atomic number. That's the indicator. So atomic number 88 is radium. Okay, so this is going to be radium. Okay. Then you have another reaction, right, where I have the 230, 88 radium is decaying into another 4,2 alpha particle. And then this is going to be plus 226 over 226, 86. So get the atomic number for that. Atomic number 86. And that is radon. Rn. Yes. So it's this reaction and then this reaction. That's like both the reactions. I don't know like how your teacher wants to put them in on a line. But yeah. Does that make sense, QV? Yeah? Beta decay. Okay, that's cool. Beta emission. It's the same thing. But instead of releasing an alpha particle, it releases a beta particle. Yeah. So, iron. What's iron atomic number? 26. So, 5926 Fe is going to decay to a beta particle, which is 0, -1 beta. Okay. And again, they have to add up to each other, right? So, this thing's going to stay the same, right? This is going to become 59. But now on the bottom here, this is going to be 27. And so the atomic number for 27 is cobalt. Yeah. This number here, QV, this always determines what the thing is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, beta's weird. Yeah, that's a weird one, actually. High energy electrons. Is that right? Really? It just loses a proton? I saw. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think what beta decay does is it robs a proton and turns it into an electron, and then it shoots it out. That's why it drops. Wait a minute, sorry. Beta decay. What is beta decay? I'm sorry. What happens? I gotta remember all of them. Yeah, it increases the atomic number. How does it do that? Oh, a neutron becomes a proton. Oh, very cool. It converts a neutron into a proton. That's what beta decay is. Okay, I like this animation. This is very cool animation. Yeah, okay, that's what beta decay is. So, what happens is the weight doesn't change because neutrons and protons are the same weight. So, converting a neutron to a proton doesn't change how heavy the thing is. But it does change the overall charge because a neutron had no charge and a proton has a positive charge. So you added a positive charge. Right, which is why this thing becomes 27. Yeah, it's just addition. Yeah. It's literally just this. It's just make sure the numbers add up. That's all it is. Yeah, see here? 234, 234, 0, 90, 91, minus 1. Yeah. It's all just math. You guys wonder where math is used all the time? Using this stuff. Alpha decay, same thing. Gamma decay. Does gamma decay do anything? Gamma's just a gamma particle. What? Yeah, I think it just turns into the same thing. But now you use this 0, 0 and use this gamma thing. Gamma decay. I don't think it changes. Yeah, see here? Yeah, gamma decay is just like a... Oh, here, this is great. This is what we want. You want this as well. Yeah, this. This kind of like shows you all the different things. Alpha decay, yeah, right? Gamma decay, nothing changes because it's just a 0, 0. Fusing is a little harder. This is fusion. This is what I wanted to do in grad school. I don't think this one is as known, though. This is the classic one for nuclear fusion, but here, fusion equations. But yeah, it's very dependent on what's reacting. So here, for instance, is different types of nuclear fusion. This is like deuterium. They would call it like DT fusion or tritium fusion. Yeah. In general, the two things combine to form a heavier element. So let me think. Aluminum, atomic mass. That's no, atomic number. Sorry. Atomic ass. 13. Okay, so that's 27, 13 aluminum is going to react with sulfur, which is 32 on the top. Sulfur 16. Okay. And okay, the atomic numbers combine for sure. I'm pretty sure that happens. So you get 13 plus 16, which is going to be 29. So atomic number 29. That's going to be copper. Okay. And then the issue is what this is going to be, because usually you release a neutron in fusion. This is how like fusion works. It's like the neutrons go bouncing around and stuff. So I'm not sure exactly what this is. If it was like the most basic answer here, I think this is just, you just add these up. I think this is just going to be 59. But depending if there's another like neutron or something, this number may drop. So this may be like 58. This one isn't as, I don't think as like well defined. The other ones are easy. But the fusion one is dependent. Because as we see here, there are a bunch of different types of fusion you can do. Copper's mass. So it's like 59. Okay. Cool. Nice. Good question there, QB. You're welcome, dude. All right, Taco. I got 5 minutes. Let's do it. Thank you for waiting. Where we at? Hour 40? Actually, not that long. Usually we got like 2-hour streams. I know, I just have to teach. I got a lot of kids to teach today. A lot of taxes to pay soon, which are not going to be nice. Okay, let's... I like this. Let's do this one. Let's do the single replacement. Let's do the single replacement of sodium and water. Okay. Do we know how to do this, Taco? How would I write these things out as equations? This is going to be sodium, Na, plus water, which you should know, Taco, right, is H2O. Okay? And this has to form into something. I want to say this goes to NaOH. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So with single replacement, this is a weird one here, actually, Taco. Because you would think that the Na is just going to replace the H's and it's going to become NaO, but this is wrong. Another way to think about water, H2O, you'll do this a lot in chemistry, is you don't think about it as H2O. You think about it as H bonded with an OH. Where hydroxide is like a polyatomic ion. So now what happens is this switches with this, okay? To give you NaOH plus H. But H usually doesn't want to live on by itself. It's usually H2 is what it is. Hydrogen is what we call a diatomic atom, which means it wants to chill with, it needs a pair. It needs an H2. Okay. Now you got to balance this. Yeah, this is yours, Monkey. Yeah, Monkey, this is yours. No, this is you. This is you. It's okay. It's okay, Monkey. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Here, yeah. I'll go through it again real quick. I'll go through it for you. It's okay. 1 sec. Let me make sure I have this up so I'm ready. This kid's always late anyways, so I'm not super worried about it. 1 sec. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to this. Okay, so we had single replacement here of sodium and water, which is usually NaH2O doing something here. You know, single replacement, if I have A plus BC, this usually turns into B plus AC, right? These two usually swap. Okay? It's tempting to say that Na is going to swap with the H2 and we're going to get like NaO plus H, but that's wrong. Okay? What I want you to do whenever you see water is think about it as an H bonded to an OH. This is hydrogen bonded to hydroxide. Okay? In this manner, the Na is only going to replace a single H in the front, not an OH. So since these are going to swap, you're going to get NaOH. Okay? And then the other thing that's left, right, is the H. But H doesn't want to just be by itself. It's going to be H2. Okay? Now to balance... so I got 3 hydrogens here, which is bad. We don't like that. So let's just try to like boost some numbers, right? I can put a 2 on this. And then I think I can put a 2 on this and a 2 on this, right? 2 sodiums, 2 hydrogen, well, 2 H2O. This is 4 hydrogens, which is good. I got 2 here, that's 4. And then 2 oxygens, and you're good. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, Monkey? Nice. Good job. Okay, awesome. Thank you, everyone, for coming to office hours today. Last one of the week. Really appreciate all your questions today, learning and everything. I had a lot of fun with you guys. All right, let's go raid somebody. We're going to go raid. Who's streaming? Let's see. Live. Who's live? Uh-oh. Oh, we can't raid anyone. Who's live here, dude? Okay. We got Don doing this, or we got Danny, or we get Medweather. You're very welcome, dude. Yeah, awesome. Here, I'm gonna send you guys over to Danny What is he doing? Crop depths, dude. What is he, dude? What is Danny on, man, dude? I'm a doubt. Go say hi to Danny. He's got some interesting things, but okay. All right. Our next stream is our AMA. It's gonna be on Friday. I'll announce that later today. We may move it up an hour, just because he's in a different time zone, but. That's gonna be a super interesting guy. Submit your questions today and tomorrow. You'll get credit, points, $20 to the best gift. Yes. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. I hope to see you again on Friday. And if you found us on Twitch, go join our Discord. !Discord. That'll help you guys out. All right. Nice. There we go. All right. Rating. Peace out, guys.